Hello, hello, hello. So we're gonna finish this independent true independence rant part two. So apparently I must have offended the prostitute that I stayed with. So she's all in the inbox going off talking about I was having lustful conversations on the phone and trying to say that I'm lazy. Are you fucking kidding me? Bitch, you don't listen. Everything that I tried to explain to this girl about the marketplace, how the world looks at black people, especially if we are bipolar, because it's in the system. It's in the system. It doesn't matter what job I get. They know. So I got all these odds against me, and plus my skin complexion. I talked to her about this, and she said, yeah, and I understand about the gentrification and all that. So anyway, how the fuck you gonna say I'm lazy when I've applied to jobs? Just because I didn't use your computer don't mean I didn't apply for a fucking job. I got it in my phone. I got it in my email. Soon as you apply to a job, you get a notification email saying we received your application. So bitch, what the fuck are you talking about, ho? You Jezebel, you prostitute, you wanna be grown. Bitch, you're not even old enough to buy drinks. You're not even old enough to buy alcohol. You're 20. You're not even 21. Who's the grown up here? I'm trying to put you on reality, not no pimp shit that you be on. But go ahead and think you can live that fast life and see how that's gonna work out for you. Just go ahead. Keep fucking all these men until your pussy dry up and fucking get diseases and ate up and all that. Go ahead. Cause sin don't last always. And then you have the audacity to say that, what did she say? She said something along the lines of, oh, I tried to help you with school. Bitch, what the hell is you talking about? You prostitute, Jezebel, 20-year-old, tried to help me? You cannot help me. I got more knowledge than you do. I was trying to sincerely wake you up and say, hey, bitch, you are in good shape to get any job you want without a degree. You can go work anywhere and make $25 an hour with your skin complexion. You ain't got to depend on a man. And I talked to my homies, my homeboys, and I say, so who's really the lazy one? Is somebody the lazy one that depends on a man to take care of them and they have the ability to work but choose not to work? Is that the lazy one? Or is it the lazy one that you think is lazy, but I'm over here applying myself. I'm filling out applications and nobody wants to hire me, but you call me lazy because ain't shit else I could do but just sit down and talk on the phone. And my homeboy was like, no, she lazy because she don't have to depend on a man. Trying to say I'm lazy. Bitch, I'm black out here. We don't have the same job opportunities as everybody else. And yes, I'ma say it. Yep, I'ma glorify it. Yep. Until there's some changes around this bitch. I'ma keep complaining. You damn right I complain about my situation because I have a right to be mad. I have a right to have righteous indignation. Do you even know what that means? Let that be your homework, Jezebel. Go look up righteous indignation. I have a right to be angry. I got illegally evicted out of my fucking apartment. Now I got an eviction on my record. Now it's gonna be hard for me to get a fucking job. I mean, not a job. Well, yeah, that too. But another job. And with an eviction, I'm gonna have to get the worst type of apartment. I can't be choosy and live in a nice apartment because of my eviction. Well, that's what happens when you're black, you're poor, and you can't afford justice. Ain't that about a bitch? And that's why this world about to come to an end. It's about to be some tornadoes. It's about to be some hail. It's about to be all types of ruin. So be prepared for the judgment. Be prepared for the judgment, motherfucker. And then you want to sit up here and say, I'm lazy. And I ain't got to prove nothing to you. Just because you didn't see me applying for a job don't mean I didn't apply. I cannot control the marketplace. The fuck you think this is? But, and then you want to sit up here and say, what was it? She said something else that triggered me. Oh, I was having lustful conversations. Talking about getting my pussy ate. You damn right, because I ain't have shit else to do. I've applied for jobs. And I was not at your place for no fucking 4 days. And technically, that ain't your place. That's your pimp's place. And you claim that he's not pimping you, which technically he is. Because the only reason why you in there is because you giving up that punani. Giving up that punani. And that's what it is. That's the only reason why you there. You already told me too much. But then you want to try to look down on me. Bitch, please. Please, buttercup, please. You're not looking down on nobody when you're a prostitute. And in the Bible, that's considered blasphemy. Like, they degraded prostitution so much that people back in Jesus' days, they got stoned. They got stoned to death. They got stoned. So, hey, go ahead and sell your fucking body till that bitch fall off. Sell the temple. Play with that fire. And watch how you gonna end up, motherfucker. Because, see, the world glorifies prostitution. They glorify it. But in the Bible, your destiny is hell. Your destiny is hell. Why don't you get a talent and work on it? Like, the hell? And what else? What else that really rubbed me the wrong way? What you said? Okay, I focused on school. Oh yeah, that man, you think you tricking him, but he's really playing you. He's pimping you. Let me say that again. You think you tricking him. You think you playing him, but he's really playing you. He's playing you. He's playing you. Cause he knows you ain't gonna be in there unless he pay them bills. What you gonna do when he stop paying the bill? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Miss Grown, I got it all together. I got it all figured out. Miss Grown Up, and you 20. Yeah, you might be mature. You claim you mature and you smart. You might be street smart when it comes to prostitution. Because, hey, it take a hoe to know a hoe. So I don't know what it's like to be a hoe. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. So, yes, you can teach me. You can school me in that particular field. But when it comes to life and politics, you cannot school me, sweetheart. You can't. And then you want to say I'm loud? Bitch, I'm not loud. You were loud. You were loud. You were so loud that I had to turn the TV up. And I had to get a little louder in my conversations because you was loud. But I didn't say nothing because that ain't my place. I ain't putting the bills in there. I ain't contributing nothing financially. The only thing that I could have contributed was the food. Like I told you, I was trying to be considerate. But you took that for weakness. You felt like, oh, well, since I got the car, I give it back to her when I'm ready to give it back to her. Girl, really? Over food stamp card? Really? Really? That's childish. That's like a little kid saying, oh, I finally got some sort of authority, some sort of control. Yay. Nana, nana, boo, boo. Girl, bye. Go fuck. See, I'm trying to hold my tongue, man. I'm trying to hold my tongue. Because I know Jesus is watching me right now. But your ass gonna end up in prison for that prostitution. Get you a $25 an hour job. Get off your lazy ass. Stop depending on these men to take care of you. Because you're lazy. Now, I'm out here applying for jobs. But I ain't got to prove that to you. I ain't got to show you that. The people on the other side know that I've applied. And they know what I've done. That ain't up for me to have that conversation with you because you're way beneath me. You're a prostitute. You're a Jezebel. Like, for real. The Bible already said Jezebel ain't gonna win in the end. In Revelation, she gonna be in hell. It already said that. So go ahead and keep playing with that fire. Go ahead. Go ahead. And then you had the audacity to say that I didn't want to say it in your face. First of all, I understand my situation and my predicament. And if I'm depending on somebody, if I'm staying under somebody else's roof and I'm not even paying no bills in there, I know to shut the fuck up. I know not to say nothing. I know to keep my mouth shut. And then once I get out of there, once I get off your turf, your wannabe turf, really it's your pimp's turf. But once I get off the premises, I can say what I want to say. And you know where to find me. If you wanna swing, we can go there. If you wanna fight this shit out, I ain't got shit else to lose that I haven't already lost. So go ahead. Go ahead, Burger King, have it your way. But you gonna get a nigga ass whooping since you wanna slang. And then she racist. She over here slanging the N-word left and right, talking about nigga. And I had her and I had a very civil, to me, I feel like it was a civil conversation about where nigga actually comes from. Whether y'all think it's cool or not, nigga is a byword. Nigga is a term it's a descriptive word. It's a descriptive word. And it can be used different kind of ways. But either way, it all stems back to slavery. It's used to describe a certain race and to degrade a certain race. Even though the music industry, they all say nigga, they be saying nigga this, trying to make it a normal term, try to make it, a harsher term. But at the end of the day, the term and the definition and the description of the word still goes back to ignorance, and it still goes back to slavery. So if I was you, I'll be very careful. Because see, the government, the only reason why people ain't been in jail for using the word nigga is because of the government. The government does not protect hate speech. Now listen, learn something from me. Because I took a business law class last year and I got an A. I passed it. Got straight A's. But anyway, summa cum laude, bitch. Anyway, the government does not protect hate speech. So because of that, people think it's okay to use the N-word. But if somebody changed their law and said we're going to start protecting hate speech like nigga and fighting words, it's going to be a lot of you motherfuckers in prison. And if nobody else going to say it, I'm going to say it. Because I ain't got nothing to lose, bitch. I can say what the fuck I want to say, ho. And you know where to find me. I ain't hard to find. The fuck?